Welcome to day 23 of our school year. All right. We're on day 100. Our total amount is 180 school days, and we're on day 23. So first we want to think, is our numerator 23 prime or composite? Well, it's not even, so it has a better chance of being prime. We look at our prime number sieve, and yes, 23 is prime. It only has two factors, one in the number itself. So if we want to do our prime factorization, the only prime number that would work is 23, so that one's done. We only have to do the prime factorization for our denominator. Let's see, 1 plus 8 plus 0 equals 9. 9 is a multiple of 3, so 180 is a multiple of 3. 3 would be a factor here. I can get 6 groups of 3 out of 18, and then we put our placeholder. 3 will work again. I can get 2 groups of 3 out of 6, bring down our placeholder. 5 will work. 5 times 4. And then 2 will work. 2 times 2. 2 is prime, so we are done. Let's do our prime factorization. 2 times 2 times 3 times 3 times 5, and 23. So let's see if we have any common numbers in both the numerator and denominator. Now be careful. I didn't say common digits, because yes, there's a 2, but that's not a 2, that's a 20, and it's attached to this 3. So we need to find the number 23 down here. Nope, 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 nope. We do have the digit 2 and the digit 3, but we need the number 23, because remember, digits are like the alphabet. Digits make up numbers like the alphabet makes up words. We do have some one-digit numbers, just like we have some one-letter words, but we want to find 23. No 23, so that means our greatest common factor is 1. So let's make our groups of 1. Done. How many total groups of 1 do we have? We have 180. How many are shaded in? 23. Still good to prove it in more than one way. We're going to divide by 1. So 1 times 100 is 100. Numbers the same, 0 is the game, more on top, no need to stop. Bring the 80 up here. 80 times 1 is 80. Numbers the same, 0 is the game. Add these together, I get 180. Now we do the same for our numerator. Okay, so 20 times 1 is 20. More on top, no need to stop. Numbers the same, 0 is the game. Bring the 3 up. 3 times 1 is 3. Numbers the same, 0 is the game. Add these together, I get 23. Now anytime we divide, we want to check. Divisor times quotient plus remainder. Divisor times quotient plus remainder. Now, we don't have to add the remainder of 0 because it is the identity property of addition, and that says that when you add 0, it stays the same. But what we end up with here, and why when we divide by 1 it stays the same, has to do with this identity property of multiplication. That says if you multiply by 1, it stays the same. 1 times 0 is 0, 1 times 8 is 8, 1 times 1 is 1. 1 times 3 is 3, 1 times 2 is 2. Okay. This checks, that matches our dividend of 180. 23 checks, that matches our dividend of 23. So our fraction is definitely 23 over 180. Now let's go ahead and fill in our data collection page. We're in trimester 1 still, week 6. Today is 9, 10, 19. Our fraction for today is 23 180ths, because 23 is that prime number. And since 1 is our greatest common factor and we made groups of 1, you do not have to get out your number line, but I do want to show you it's right here. 23 out of 180, or 23 180ths. All right, go ahead and erase your worksheet, and thank you for joining me.